Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Hey, what's going on, family? What's going on? Hope all is well with all my cousins and kinfolks and relatives. Yay, you made it to the live. I promise I'm not going to hold y'all here long, okay? So let me send a couple of things over to myself and let me get some of our other cousins in on the chat, and we're going to go ahead and kick this thing off. Hope all is well with you spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. I want to welcome everyone. My apologies to the live stream. It is your girl, Dr. Worlds. If you don't know, now you do. If you are here for the first time, welcome. If you are coming back, spinning the block, hanging in the chat with your girl, Dr. Worlds, welcome back. I'm going to ask you quickly, okay, 30 seconds quickly, to go ahead and share this with somebody. I know that I'm not for everybody, and I'm cool with that, but I am for somebody. I might be for you today. I might be for somebody you know, okay? Power of a share is very powerful, and it can help me reach the people that I am supposed to reach, as well as beat the machine that all mankind is up against right now, called the algorithm, okay? So if you don't mind sharing to your story, sharing to your timeline, sharing to, copy the link, put it in somebody's messenger, put it in somebody's email, that will be greatly appreciated. And I guarantee you, I'm not going to hold you here long at all. I want to earn the rights to your time, so I'm going to be very, respectful of that. But I want to come on here. You see the topic. We have been taught the wrong way about how to get this bag, y'all. When I tell y'all all the things that are going on right now, this is the greatest time to actually be out here confiscating and reclaiming your stuff. I mean, I can't even tell you how such an amazing time this is. I know there's a lot of things happening with people. I know a lot of people are suffering, There's a young man over in this complex where, we've been at, and this young man just feels led to come up and say, you know what? I had to eat a struggle meal today. And at first we like a struggle meal. My husband brought it to me and I'm like, he trying to tell us that he ain't been eating properly. This is a grown man. And he's been, feeling the drawing to go up to my husband when my husband take the kids out to the play area. And he comes over there and feels drawn to Marcus and tell them that, look, we had a struggle meal today, but I ate, praise God. And so when my husband brought it to me, I'm like, he trying to tell you that they ain't got food in their house, man. Struggle meal. My husband is so green. He's from the South. He's like, what does that mean? I'm like, he hungry. So I know a lot of people are going through things. However, there's two type of people that are right now in this dispensation of time. People that life is getting harder for them, and people whose life is being turned upside down in a good way. They doing things they never did before. They having things they never had before, and they are put in a better position. Now, the things that they never want us to know, the things that they hide in books that we don't ever want to read. Once you find out like the secrets of how to do this thing, you be mad at yourself. I promise you. You be mad at yourself because they be so simplistic. If I come here and tell you right now, look, within 1 year, you can have $1 million in other people's funding. Your mind couldn't comprehend that because all you can think about is how long it would take me to work for that type of money. We have been conditioned by society to believe that all we got to do is work. I was talking to a sister earlier today and letting her know, she's like, one issue I struggle with is like my mindset. I want to achieve it, and I had to help her get from wherever she was, her paycheck, right? I'm gonna say that because I don't want to be offensive to anyone and be like her poverty, even though that's what it is. A paycheck equals poverty. We still can't do what we want to do. So I told her, I said, last week, if I would have mentioned, the numbers 25,000, would have thought that was a lot of money? She got quiet for a minute. I said, if I would have said, hey, $25,000, what's the first thing that come to your mind? She's like, that's a lot of money. I said, but now that I've shown you how to go get $25,000, what is your mind telling you now? She's like, my mind is telling me I can go get some more. I'm like, ding, ding, ding. Exactly. It's a lot of money to people who have never seen that type of money. But once you get that type of money, your mind changes instantly. Your mind, the flip switches on instantly, and you are like, 25,000 ain't enough. 100,000 is a lot to somebody who ain't never did 100,000. But when you get to the 100,000, that ain't enough. You're like, I got to do 150,000. When you get to 150,000, I got to do 200,000. Get to 200,000, I got to do 500,000. Get to 500,000, I got to do $1 million. It's the mindset. So I spend a lot of time on the mind, and people think, oh, that's boring. But I'm going to tell you, your mind is either going to allow you to believe that you can or allow you to believe that you can't. And the people that are going downward spiral with the economics and the tariffs and the inflation and everything that is happening right now, there's two types of people with two types of mind. I don't know what I'm going to do, man. I don't know how I'm going to make it out, man. Life is hard, man. I don't know if y'all know that young man that just unalived himself yesterday. I don't know him at all, right? But he is a nephew. I consider that to be a nephew, and I hope I don't shed no tears because it's terrible. It's terrible for young men. It's terrible for young Black men out here. It's hard, for real, for real. And a lot of the adults then forgot about them. And my heart bleeds for them. Nevertheless, he started telling people in his lyrics, like on his tweets and stuff, like, life is beginning to be too much for me. Life is I got money, I made it out of the hood, but life is beginning to be too much for me. And his mind convinced him that he would have peace being dead than having peace while he was yet alive. His mind told him that. And he just acted out his beliefs that it is better for me to be dead and have peace than enjoy life and have your peace too, because you can have either or. It's your mind that's either going to let you have it or not. And it's your mind that's going to tell you how far you can go or how limited you can stay. So I want to tell you, there's 3 things that you need to get a bag, flip a bag, and protect the bag. Okay? This is the same thing wealthy people do. They go get the money. Okay? It's not their money. Once they get the money, they make that money make money babies. That's called multiplying the money. And then after we multiply the money, we want to protect the money. Man, I'm making the money. I didn't multiply it. I need to keep it. I don't want to lose it. Okay, 3 simple steps. Credit will allow you to go get the bag. You can have no money. Okay, you can come straight out of your mama house, and this is for all you parents. Give your kid the best advantage that you can give your kid. Stop buying your kid consumable items that they can only use for a little bit that's going to break. Don't do that. If you didn't do it for yourself, do it for your children, okay? You can add your kids to trade lines, authorized trade lines. If you got your credit together and now you got 3 different lines of credit cards, 10,000, 20,000, okay, 50,000, you can add all your kids to your credit card. By the time they leave your house, okay, if they're underage, they would have left the door with an 800 credit score. You ain't got to give them no money. You ain't got to save up for no college, because literally they walking out the door to the whole entire world. They can go into places, go into dealerships, go get real estate with no proof of income with an 800 credit score. No, don't let them graduate into Popeye's chicken or KFC. Right now, you can do something that will bless their future. And it all starts with credit. They leave your house with not $1. They got an 800 credit score. Do you know they can turn that credit score into $100,000? They can go over here to this bank and get 25,000 and go over here to this bank and get 25,000 and then go over here to this bank, get a credit card for 25,000 and a line of credit for 25,000. That is 100,000 out the door. And then they take that money and go buy them some real estate. They take that money and go buy them some real estate, or they go buy them a business that's already profiting income, revenue every month. They can go buy a car wash. They can go buy a laundromat. They can go buy some real estate. They can open up their own business. They can, get into transportation. Now they have the money to go make their money, make more money. That's what they're doing with other people's money. They left the house with no paper currency. But because you, the parent, set them up properly with a credit score, they was able to walk out the house 18 years old and 0 hours and go get them $100,000 bag, and then take that money, right, and go purchase them something that is going to keep paying them residually over and over and over and over again. So whatever they borrow, they got money coming in to pay that back. And then if you send them over here and let them hang around Auntie T, okay, I could teach them how to go take that $100,000, take about 10, 15, maybe even 20,000 of the 100,000 and go pay them people up for a year or two, okay? Make the monthly payment in advance, put it in a savings account, and let it come out on autopilot. That's going to keep your score up here. By the time you pay them off a year or two worth of payments, they finna hit you with, you want to borrow 500,000? Ask me how I know. Y'all know I bring the receipts all the time. I bring you the receipts all the time. You didn't see me do it. You didn't see me do it for other people. I bring the receipts all the time. Because it's just that simple. Then once you got the real estate and you got the business and you got that, you need to establish you a trust. Establish you a corporation, okay? I don't own none, but I just control it all. And I'll control it in life, and I'll control it even after this life, in death, okay? Because now I'm going to pass it down to who I want to pass it down to. Can't nobody come in, change up no rules. Can't nobody come in and take what I built. No, because I already structure everything properly, and I made sure that nobody ever owns it, but we control it, okay? When I go, they may miss me in my absence, in the physical, but they won't miss my presence. Every month, I want this child to get this much from the trust. Then everybody inside of the trust need an insurance policy. Why? A specific type of insurance policy that's going to grow. By the time my children get 18, they'll have $1 million readily available, so they ain't even got to go to no bank. Everybody got $1 million in policy, insurance policy. Now, I can borrow against that $1 million insurance policy while I'm living. Hey, let me get 100,000 off that $1 million insurance policy. Okay. I'm not going to pay it back. I can pay it back, but I'm not going to pay it back. You can just take it off my death benefit. When I die, instead of me having $1 million, I have 900,000. Take that 100,000 and then go make that make money babies. Okay. Your kids come to you and say, can I borrow money? You ain't got to borrow money from me. You got an insurance policy. You can borrow money from it. Now you become your own family bank. This is how you get the bag. This is how you multiply it or flip it. And this is how you protect it. 3 simple steps. You can never work as hard as you want to make enough money. That's just not possible. You've never known one successful person who have went and worked their way to wealth. You don't know one person. They always had to invest in themselves. And then when they invested in themselves, they had to learn ways to make their money, keep on making money. Simple formula. This is how Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, I've showed y'all documents of how much money Tesla borrowed, 21 point something billion dollars to start Tesla. Amazon borrowed like 19, 20 billion dollars to start Amazon. And right now, Amazon is in the greatest amount of debt, but it ain't bad debt. See, we've been taught to use credit as a trap, not a tool. Somebody say they're going to give us $2,500. We think we rich. Boy, we finna turn that thing up, max that thing out, and the first thing it's going to do is drop your score because you are 10% over your utilization. You are more than 10%. You maxed out. You 90%, 100% over your utilization, what we allowed you to use. $2,500 credit card at 30%. Okay, you should only be using on a $2,500 credit card, real talk, about maybe $300 to $600, and then pay that back. Whatever you can't pay back, you should use, because it's going to tank your credit score, hands down. And that is going to stop you from being able to leverage other people's money. When I tell you the SBA got money for you guys out here, the CDFI, the OFNs, they have money for you. Government contracts have money for you. There is money everywhere. It's a money party, friends. It's a money party. Literally, there is money everywhere. That is no cap. There is money everywhere. Take a look around you. There's money everywhere. Everywhere. The reason why we don't know where it's at, how to get it, is because we have been trapped by this thing called credit. We've been trapped by it. So therefore, since we don't got good credit, we got to work. And we got to hustle. And we got to scheme. Okay? We got to falsify so that we can get ahead, but we never really get ahead. We just get around the hamster wheel. That's it. And that changes. I posed the question on the last live, how long is too long for you to keep on doing the same old thing and it not work for you? How long is too long? Will you spend the rest of your life trying to get out of the rat race? Just trying to have some peace? Will it take you? It took this man life just for some peace. I'm like, oh my God, what in the world? If I could put y'all in my body and let y'all see something different, and the reason why I'm so passionate and I come by here and I'll be bothering y'all and I really don't care about bothering y'all is because I've been on the other side. My food stamp cards are still in my purse. I was so scared to charge people $5, okay? Because I thought everybody was just as broke as I was. I had a friend / coach tell me, no, you have to charge. You have to give the people an opportunity to invest because they will never, ever get a return on their investment. If you keep them in the free realm, that's the only realm they can receive from. It's not rocket scientists. If I never go deposit money in my bank, I have no money to go to my bank and pull out. But if I'm depositing money in my bank and my money is growing even by 5%, even by a nickel, even by a dime, then my money is making money. And now I can get a return on my investment. I might got to wait 25 years to see $1,000 on my money that I put in the bank. But when y'all know the game, when you know the game changes for you, okay? The game becomes a game changer. We've been taught about deposits, but never been taught about reposits. All the money that you have put into your bank account every year, you can file a document to have all of that money put back into your bank account so that you can spend it. If you put $15,000 in your bank account every year, you can get $15,000 back at the beginning of the year filing a 1099. Most people don't know about that. Most people don't know about that. What is a reposit? Most people don't know about that. And that's another topic for another day. But when you know what to do, you can do it. If you don't know what to do, you will never do it. And the first place that's going to start with is in your mind, okay? I always start with my mental massage because I want you to get it so bad. So bad. Sometimes I'm like, am I crazy? Because I want them to have this so bad. I've been on the other side crying, wishing and praying, and Lord, not even wanting to be here. If this is the way life is, bro, go ahead. I didn't been where that young man was at. That is no cap. If this is the way that life is going to go for me, and all I'm going to do is be born, suffer, and then die, man, look, I don't want to do that. There has to be a better way. And there is a better way. And that's why you see a certain group of people living that better way. You think inflation is bothering them right now? Absolutely not. Bread can go up to $2,000 a loaf and they can afford it. Some type of medical crisis pop up, and now you got people who still supposed to be here, but now they have to die prematurely because we don't have resources or to invest in cures or medications that will save their life. Magic Johnson cured his own self because his money was long enough. Hello, somebody. That ought to tell the world, everything that you need to know. Eazy-E didn't have his money long enough to save his life, and he had the same thing Magic Johnson had. But Magic Johnson went and bought a pill that was about $2 million or whatever the case. Totally killed the man. Go look it up. We cannot live in life without money. That's the bottom line. But we got to learn how to play the money game, the credit game, and the tax game. If you learn how to play them 3 games right there, and those are the 3 steps to play those games. Credit was not meant to be a trap, but it's been a trap for a lot of people. It was meant to be a tool. Credit was created to make more money. I don't mind lending you, $15,000 if I'm going to make 18, 19. I don't mind that. I'm going to make 4,000 more than what I gave you. So I don't mind it with interest. And then when you come back and you almost pay me back all my money, guess what I'm going to do? Hey, you want some more? Shoot, you was cool. You paid me back. I got my 18, almost 19. Look, do you need some more? Hello, somebody. I want to keep you as a forever client. You get all the money you want to. Just pay me back. That is the same way the banks do. The creditors do. There is no successful, wealthy man or woman who have ever used their money, including the banks. The banks don't even use their money to become banks. They use our money. And what they do with our money, they invest. I've showed you guys. I went and said, do banks invest their money into, I want y'all to go look it up. Do banks invest their money into life insurance policies? You will be so shocked to know that they take your money, and then when they tell you there's a maintenance issue, we'll be shut down for about an hour. No, they're just moving money. Let me tell you, I'm gonna prove my point to you right now, because we done heard stories about people going into the bank talking about they wanted to withdraw all their money out the bank and the bank gave them hell. Oh, we can't give you all of that. They start making up excuses. Why do you want your money out? Whoop de whoop. It's because they don't have the money to lend to you. They got to go figure out where they finna pull this from and what account they finna pull. So it's gonna take some time. If we all went into the bank tomorrow and we all would draw our money out, we would shut down every banking industry. We really don't know how powerful we is. We really don't know. And this is why I be telling y'all, share my lives, okay? If you coming in here, even if it's just to listen, share these lives. Do you actually think that they like me telling y'all this type of information? No. That's why it ain't never been told to you in school, in church. It ain't never been told to you because they don't like you to know this information. Why? Because they make money off you, beloveds. They make money off your ignorance. They make money off your debt. They can't get nothing but taxes when you're wealthy. Okay? They can't get nothing but taxes when you're wealthy, but they can bleed you dry when you're ignorant. The number one thing that we all struggle with, credit. Why do you think that system was put into place? To see who can manage money. If you can manage money, we'll give you more. If you can't, then we'll give you a score. Simple as that. If you can manage money, we'll give you more. If you didn't have a house to stay in right now, hear me clearly. If something happened to, maybe you renting. Let's just use that example. Somebody renting and the neighbor upstairs, their house caught on fire and burnt your house up. Now, all of a sudden, you got to move. You didn't prepare on moving. You just going to work, waiting, maybe waiting on assistance, maybe get unemployment, and life has been flipped upside down for you. You ain't been working on your credit because you ain't been needing your credit. You've been comfortable in your place, and now all of a sudden your neighbor then caused a fire to burn not only their house up, but your house up. Now you need to move. You still got to get back and forth to work. You need some normalcy. You can't be living in and out of hotels. You don't want to go live with family. Your whole life has been disrupted. With the right credit, you can go from, hey, not having a place for a day to walking into a luxury place like I never left in a day. But try that with bad credit. You may end up homeless. You may end up without somewhere to go because you wasn't prepared for that. You driving out there, somebody do something in your car, boom. It's nothing that you even had any participation in. Okay, you paying off your car, you didn't pay it off your car. Somebody else distracted, doing something, tear up your whole entire vehicle. Now you cannot keep up with your livelihood. You can't make it back and forth to work. You can't go to the grocery store. You can't do all of the things you've been doing. You are now discombobulated. Credit ain't good. Now you finna worry yourself to hell. How I'm gonna get this extra money, man? I need a car. How I'm gonna get, oh my God, how I'm gonna get this, how I'm gonna get it. Your credit 100, babes. Skip the rental car company. I'm going straight to the lot. Let me get this off the lot. Okay, let me just get this off the lot. No paperwork involved, no none of that. That is how powerful credit is. If you wanted to build a house, just get your credit together. Go buy the land and build the house. You can just leverage your credit. You got $200,000 in credit cards, okay, that people then lent to you. You can go have $1 million home built. A non-QM loan. No tax documents, no nothing. In your business name, as long as you got a piece or a little corner in that house is being built for your business, that's a write-off. Okay? That's a write-off. That's a tax write-off. Hands down, a tax write-off. And you didn't use none of your money, none of it, to have it built. You leveraged their money. Okay. Now, me personally, I'm investing in stuff that's going to give me my money back. Yeah, building me a house from the ground up, that's cool, okay? Because for one, I eliminate mortgage payments by building my own house. Y'all hearing what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments. Y'all too quiet. I got one sister over here commenting, but multiple people watching. I hope you picking up what I'm putting down because I'm giving y'all some real game, okay? I'm rearranging your mindset and allowing you to make money moves that you ain't never made before. I'm giving you the solutions to your problems. And if you learn how to do this, your life could be changed in 30, 45 days with all these AI tools. Your credit could be together. So happy together. Your credit could be together with all these AI tools. Boy, that AI machine is bad to the bone. I'm not even gonna cap. And I'm not an advocate of AI. I only use it to make me money. That's it. I only use it to help me do it faster. That's it. But you can use AI with your own credit report, upload that bad boy and tell that bad boy to analyze my credit report and find every inaccuracy, every irregular, hold on, Satan, the Lord rebuke you. Irregular, irregularities, whatever, okay? All of the inaccurate, irregular, derogatory, false, charge offs, whatever that is breaking my law using consumer law. Irregularities. Take that, Satan. Take that, Satan. Okay? Irregularities. That's the word. Okay? And that thing will scan your report and then print your dispute letters. You send them dispute letters according to the law. Now I have used legal terminology. And if you do not remove this stuff, or you try to come back to me talking about, oh, we verified this, then I'm going to tell your boss because everybody got one. I'm going to go to the CFPB and I'm going to go to the FTC and I'm going to report you. They didn't already did a lawsuit against you. Keep playing, okay? And after I report you to them, I'm going to go ahead and take you to small claims court. If a debt collector, okay, if they violate your rules, do you know I know how to get money? You tell them something one time, and if they call back within 30 days asking about your name or verifying any information, you can get paid $500 to $1,000 for them violating your laws. It's just stuff that we don't know that keeps us back. The realest thing I can tell y'all, and it's just real spit. If I could tell my younger self, or if I had somebody like me mentoring me and telling me, I took what one person said at a dealership when I went to go buy a car, because I used to buy my car flat out. Okay, I was a dope dealer. So I would take money and just go straight to the lot, tow yard, or whatever the case, and buy my car straight out of the gate. Hey, love, I'm glad to see you pop in, sister. I'm over here talking about how you get this big bag that they got going on around here. Okay, stay tapped in. I ain't gonna be no more than about 20, 25 minutes. Real talk, and I'm gonna let y'all go. But I was sitting down talking to a gentleman, and I had stopped, buying my cars. I had got out of the game, whatever the case may be. And I literally went to the car dealership, and he was like, your credit is bad. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah, you don't have any credit. I'm like, I've never even used my credit. He was like, yeah, that's why your credit is bad. He was like, but, there's ways to build it. He was like, there's 3 things that I would never put on my credit report if I want to buy a house. He was like, a credit card. Okay. Don't ever put a credit card on your credit account and not pay it. That will hurt you the most when it comes to buying a house. He was like, also a utility bill. Don't ever let a utility bill be reported on your credit report, because that will hurt your chances of buying a house. I was like, oh, wow. So because he gave me that information, I never, ever got a credit card. I didn't even want to mess up. I always knew I wanted to own a house. I didn't want to mess up my chances of not being able to buy a house, so I never got a credit card. But it protected me in a sense, but it also held me back in another sense because I could have leveraged my credit card. I was in the hood and used to tell people all the time, bro, if I ever come up on a lot of money, I am going to invest. Okay? Because dope dealers are investors, whether we know that or not. They know how to flip their money, they know how to multiply their money, and they know how to protect their money. Same thing I'm telling you, they know how to do that. They know if they spend 250, 500 is supposed to come back. And then they're gonna take 250 and put that up, protect that in a safe place, and then the 250 extra, they're gonna go ahead and re-up and do the same thing. Wash, rinse, and repeat. Literally, they are investors. But I used to say, I'm gonna invest and get me a diaper business because everybody in the world needs diapers. I don't care if they paper diapers, plastic diapers, cloth diapers. Everybody that come in the world need diapers, and everybody that leave the world need diapers. And all those people in between, the depends, all of that. I'm gonna have me a diaper business. If somebody would have told me they gave me $5,000 on a credit card, boy, I would have had that diaper business. Trust me. But because that man gave me that information, I never even attempted to get a credit card. I did not get any credit cards until year 2022 or 2023. Real talk. I didn't get no credit cards. But when I got them credit cards and my mentor put me on the game, like, look, you can sell your credit card as a trade line. They gave me 25,000. And the young lady was like, look, how much you're charging to put you on a credit card? Okay, for a $25,000 limit, you got to give me 2,500. Put her on my credit card. She's like, all I need is 30 days. My mortgage lender said if I can just find somebody with a trade line, get my score to go up 80 to 100 points, he can definitely get me in a house. She is in that house to this day. You understand me? I was like, oh, I can leverage because you don't get my credit card. You don't get access to my money. You just get added on as an authorized user. Now her score then went up. She done got a home loan. She done got some money loan. I'm like, wow, okay, bet. There's so many things you can do with credit. You notice when you get credit, you get rewards. When you use cash, you get trash, paper. Thank you. Come back again. Have a nice day. Okay? That's what you get when you use cash. Thank you. Have a nice day. Come back again. See you soon. Hasta la vista. But when you use credit, you get rewards, cashback rewards. You get discounts. Okay? You get points. You can fly all around the world, stay in the most immaculate hotels. Points from using credit. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I'm going to leave y'all alone with that. I got a couple opportunities. If you're ready to take your life to another level, then I have a couple of opportunities that may interest you. Okay? Stick around. I ain't going to be long at all. Kid you not. Very first one. Said I was going to leave y'all alone with this, but I didn't been showing y'all receipts. Okay? Got some receipts for you today. These people is giving out money and they're not even running no credit check. I know times is hard, so I'm trying to put y'all up on game because times is hard. I get it. And if you know where to go get the money, then I'm sure you will go get the money. Okay? If you know where to go get the money, I'm sure you will go get the money. You'd be a fool not to. Okay? You'd be a fool not to. When I tell you that SBA has money, okay, available, and I ain't gonna blow it up real big because it got their personal information on here. But real quick, that's 15,000. Where you see that from? SBA. Straight up. They got money, and you don't even have to have for this very first play. You don't even have to have a credit score. They're not even going off a credit score or off of income. They're going off an idea. We're going to give you the money, but what are you going to do with the money? That's all we want to know. There are businesses and buildings and governmental entities that have to give you this money. They have no other choice but to give you this money because the government gives it to them. Okay? See that? Okay? 9,000 can go a long ways for a little bit of people right now. You can get $10,000 from the SBA, like, just like drinking water. Okay? Who name y'all see up there? Because I tell y'all, I don't ever do something that I don't ever teach something that I'm not doing because I don't do what I'm not teaching. Okay? I do exactly what I'm teaching. That's my name, Tawana Worlds. Okay? SBA got money for you. SBA got money for you. Show you one of my clients. Where you at? Okay. Without sharing that information, you see it, 50,000. SBA got money for you. And like I just told you, what you gonna do with the money when you get the money? I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna invest it. And I'm gonna invest it into something that's gonna make me more money back. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with you taking care of other little things that might need to be taken care of, but that is after you take out a portion to pay them back their money. You may be paying like on 50,000, you may be paying like $500 a month. Let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Let's play some numbers real quick, okay? So I might be paying $500 back per month for $50,000. If I times that times 12, then I'm gonna pay them back for 1 year $6,000. That leaves me with 44,000. Okay, if I add another 6,000 for another year, I'm at 12,000. Okay, I got 38,000 to work with. I got y'all put off for 2 years. I got 38,000 to work with. You go get you a DSCR loan, buying a multi-property, a duplex, a triplex, a fourplex, okay, 20 units, 5 to 20 units. And all you got to do is put $20,000 down. They pay 85% of the loan. You put $20,000 down. You got 38. Now you got you some money coming in from multiple places. Every tenant is a stream. Hello, somebody. I only had to put $20,000 down. Bad. And I already got tenants and I ain't got to build nothing. I ain't got to go rent nothing. Live. Bad. 20,000. I still got 18,000 to work with. I got 38,000 left. After I took care of them out their money, I paid them 12,000 for 2 years out their own money. Then I invested 20,000, and now I got passive income coming in with the 18,000, and I might go grab me a vending machine business or something. Okay, pay another 5,000. Now I'm left with 13,000. Now I can go pay off some debt. Take my family, go do, because I done made some real boss moves. It's just that simple. I got the bag. I flipped the bag. Once I get me some real estate, now I need to go protect that and put that in a trust, because you can never repossess or foreclose on anything that is under a trust, a tax-free trust. At that, you got to know what kind of trust. But okay, look, let me put my property under my trust. You can never come and recollect that. This is an entity. An entity can't sue an entity. Hello, somebody. A corporation can sue an individual, but a corporation cannot sue another corporation. You can't repossess. You can't foreclose. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? You got to learn how to play the game, beloved. That's it. Just learn how to play the game. Just learn how to play the game. You learn how to play the game, you'll never be the same. Okay? Very first play that I got for y'all is the $75,000 SBA play. And I don't want none of my cousins on here. If the first thought that come to your mind is, oh, is that going to bother my Section 8? Then I'm going to ask you to just go ahead and dismiss off the line. Okay. I'm going to actually just go dismiss off the live because I just told you how to get rid of your Section 8. Go buy you a multi-family, live in one of them, and rent the rest of them out. Excuse me? Hello? That is a poverty mindset. Don't nobody need nothing from the government. Everything that they got come with attachments. You ought to be giving their stuff back. You ought to be having a master plan on how to give their stuff back. Thank you for the time that I needed it, but okay, I'm good now. You let me go buy me one single family home. You break the back of poverty forever. You go buy you one portion or parcel of land. You will never, ever be poor ever in your life, ever again. See, this is stuff they don't want you to know. I got the $75,000 SBA play. No credit check. No proof of income. They going to ask for a bank. Okay? Because they want to see at least some monies or something coming in. Because how you going to pay them their loan back? You dare is not going to tell them, excuse me, oh, I'm going to use your money to pay you back. You better not go tell them people that. I will whoop you myself. Okay? So you got to have some money coming in, but it ain't got to be no business income. It ain't got to be no money being made from no business. No, just showing that I got some money coming in to pay this loan back. And that is going to determine how much your monthly payment is going to be back. You ain't bringing in a lot? Okay, the monthly payment ain't going to be a whole lot. Okay? So I have that play for $97. It's the best $97 you can invest in your life. Let me show you another client who invested a $97 for a play. Okay? And he just said, here's a letter from the CDFI. Now, I sent him to go get some other money from some other government officials, okay? He didn't get in on the $75,000 play because I was not advertising it yet. This was the one I was advertising about, the CDFI lenders. Okay, go get you some money from there. He invested $97, and look what he got in return, $20,000. With the potential of upgrading to $50,000. Let me tell you why he was not able to get the $50,000, because he didn't take my mentorship. He brought a digital product. He bought the blueprint. He bought the play. He ran the play. He stayed that right there. I ran the play. I implemented the play. However, if he had the mentorship, I would have told him this is how much projected income you want to put down. Projected. Turn around, help them go get a credit card, but they didn't give him the maximum amount. Why? Because he didn't have the mentorship part of it to say this is how much you tell them projectedly you're going to be making. Because you told them you only making that, and you didn't include your whole entire household income. When they say household income, if you got a son, a daughter, a wife, a husband, a mama, a daddy, everybody's income is included. Projected what I want to make. Okay. Didn't know that. That little tweak from having a mentor to lead you and guide you cost him the $50,000 play, but I gave him the play. They say the $50,000, he can get that upgrade as soon as he pay half of the $20,000 back. So what y'all think I told him? Man, take $10,000 of that $20,000 and pay half of it off and get the $50,000. You don't even got to pay that off in a year. As soon as it's deposited into your account, wait about a week or two. And pay that $10,000 back off that $20,000, and then automatically go ahead and get your $50,000, because they already confirmed that you could be able to get $50,000 once the loan is paid off halfway. $97 is what got him $20,000. If you want that, put a 1 in the chat. I don't have a job, but I'm making money in the stock market. Do you still think I can get a loan because of that, plus the money I have in the bank? Yes. If money is coming into the bank, that's all they want to see. They don't say you got to have a job. Then another big mistake is one person will put this on an application, and that it turns them away. If you go in, if you come to me and be like, oh, can I borrow $50,000? And I'm like, okay, what type of work you do? Oh, I'm self-employed. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you don't have no consistent income. Yeah, I do, but I'm self-employed. Some days I get sales, some days I don't. I'm not gonna lend you anything, my friend, and you're not gonna lend me anything because it's risky. So people don't put the right thing on the application. That's why you need a mentor. But this $75,000 play, it's already done for you, beloved. Step by step done for you. All you literally got to do is put your name in the bracket, okay? Put how much money you're requesting. Put the name of your name if you're a sole proprietor, or if you have a business in mind, a business name that you already put that right there, okay? All of the stuff is already did because it's really more so for you to do a community initiative. So all that's already written up for you. So you don't got to go guess what I'm going to say for this part right here. No, it's already did for you. Step by step, done for you templates, the script, the whole 9 yards. All you got to do is fill out the application and put exactly what we gave you on the paperwork. That is not anywhere near fraudulent, okay? Because I know that poor mindset to make you think, oh, they over here scamming. Nuh-uh, babe. I love my freedom. Dr. T don't break no laws. You hear me? None. I don't break no laws because I love my freedom. The law is for the lawless. No. I can have a prison ministry from the outside. Love all my brothers, sisters, and cousins that are locked down. Pray for them all the time. But no, I don't break the law. Everything that I do is boss moves, not fraud moves. Because I love my freedom. I love every aspect of my freedom. I love to be able to work when I want to, where I want to. If I go to Honolulu and I need to work from over there, I love to be able to work from Honolulu. I ain't got to ask nobody for no bathroom. I love, love, love my freedom. Okay. But this $75,000 play, as you just seen on the screen, other people, we have been doing this for years, helping other people, especially people that look like me, get their hands to a bag. Because once you get your hand on that bag and then you go and flip that bag or make that bag start making you money, do you already know the process? Also, what you can do with this product is you can turn around and sell it. As long as you are helping people make money, you'll never have a money problem. If I could help you go find more money, I'll never have no money because I'm solving a problem for you. You looking for money. I don't care if you got a little bit of money, you're looking for a lot more. If you got a medium amount of money, you need a little bit more, okay? And if you got a lot of money, you're still looking for more. That's something that is pandemic proof, recession proof, inflation proof, sickness proof. I don't care. Microchip proof, AI proof. Everybody need money. So if I'm going to be doing anything, it's going to be in this space, okay? I have that for $97. If you want that, put a 1 in the chat. Next, I got the $250,000 guaranteed play. This is more so like how to establish your trust. I mean, all of this is inside of the $250,000 play. It's guaranteed that you will be funded in 30 days or less. It is guaranteed that you will be funded as long as you implement exactly. We already got it lined up for you, okay? I can't give you the play out loud openly, but there's a play that you run in that bad boy. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts if you're going to be funded. There's a play that you run in that bad boy to go ahead and get $250,000 in 30 days or less. Guaranteed, okay? You also not only get the bag, but now you multiply the bag. You got over 30, 40 different other micro lenders, CDFI people, which you see on the screen right here, that will give you loads of money. If you want to go do anything in the real estate space, they will give you millions of dollars. If you want to go start a barbershop, they'll give you 10, 15,000. Okay. If you want to go buy a car wash, they'll give you the money. But the moment you start doing community initiatives, I want to eradicate homelessness. I want to lessen the burden of the government. Okay. I want to provide affordable housing. Then they will give you that money. Why? Because bankers and investors know my money don't grow sitting in no stale bank. It only grows for the bankers. My money grow when I invest it. If I give you $100,000, you want to go build an apartment complex, I know I'm going to see mine. and 5 years with some interest. They will wait on their return. Do you understand me? We the only people that want it microwave. They will wait on their return 5 years. Sure will. Because that's just passive income coming in for them. This is how the wealthy live. This is how the wealthy play games. They always invest because it just starts coming back to them passively, passively from every stream. I have hundreds of investors. For those who don't know, because I don't brag about it a lot, I am a licensee of Grant Cardone. In my trailer, when I start my video, you see Grant and Alina Cardone right there. I have a book, an encyclopedia, a binder, literally, of over 1,000 investors ready to invest their money in a good deal. You find a good deal, they'll give you the money, boy. They no credit, called hard money lenders. Why? Because we love to have a good time. You talking about, oh, did you say interest on my, oh yeah, come here, let me look at your deal. Okay, they will fund your deal for you, literally. We just don't know this. We're not in the right proximity. We're not in the right rooms. We're not around the right people. We're not getting into the right minds. We're not copying the right cats. Okay? The $250,000 play is $197. You go take it, run the bag, get the bag, flip the bag, okay, protect the bag. Everything you need to do so. A whole bunch of micro lenders, whole bunch of CDFI. So many places you can go get money. You ought to be tired of applying for it and getting it. So many places. And then once you get the money, okay, how to set up your trust properly. That is so important. How to put your assets under your trust. That is so important. That is the greatest way to go get the bag, flip the bag, and protect the bag by you buying the play, okay? Go take it and do it yourself. Run with it fast, like Forrest Gump. $197, okay? I'm not going to offer this no more. Because what I've come to realize is that people don't want no money. And I'm sure not finna be no dead bull. They only want money when they want sympathy. They want something handed to them. Oh, I need money. Hey, look, here go to play. Run that. Well, I just don't have the money to afford it. No, you will afford what you feel is valuable. And you will make excuse for what you don't. Because if I feel like $75,000 in exchange for $97 is valuable to me, babe, I will go sell me some Taco Tuesday. $10 a plate for some beans, some rice, and some tacos. What you say? 10 plates, I got me $97. Don't play. You either make a way or make an excuse. The economy's doing bad, but Cardi B is sold out. What you say? Okay, these concert people are finding ways to go and do what they want to do, what they see value in. So I'm not going to press y'all. If y'all don't see value in upping your money and you want to be a part of everything that they got going on, all this digital ID and all of this, go right on ahead, babe. Whatever suits your boo suits mine too. But for the people who say, oh, hell no, if I don't do something for me now, I know I'm going to lose. The way the system is set up, it's set up to work against us. I know that I cannot keep doing this, struggling like this any longer, especially when all I got to do is run a play, okay? $197 for that. Put a 2 in the chat. I have one spot, and I wasn't even going to open this up, but I'm going to share it here. It's first come, first serve, beloved. If you want to get into the mentorship, I have one spot where I'm going to show you how to go get your $250 first. And not $250, not $2,500, the $250,000. Okay? This sister right here just gave her a play in the mentorship like 3 days ago. Literally. Gave her a play in the mentorship. Hold on, let me go on up here. Okay? Gave her a play in the mentorship. Stuff I don't give out here on it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Dr. T, look it. This is what I got. Great news. Remember I told you I was talking to the sister who said if I asked you last week was $25,000 a lot. she would have said that was a lot. But now that she had $25,000, that ain't enough. She need more. Now her mind, this the same sister. Gave her one play. And then after I gave her that play, gave her several more plays. Now go run these ones right here, just like that. It's inside of the mentorship. Not only do I show you how to run the play, I'm going to absolutely show you. And sis got her whole website up. I got to brag on her. I know she ain't gonna mind. Hold on. When I say this sister right here, listen. Yeah, she's on her sugar honey iced tea. Best believe. Because in the mentorship, I don't only teach you how to go get the bag, but I'll show you how to get others the bag. That's the biggest thing. I show you how to get others the bag, how to become your own funding company, pay yourself what you want to pay yourself. You ain't gonna get no client lesser than $5,000. Okay, that's what you're not gonna do. Hold on, let me go over here. Let me show you. Okay, let me show y'all her website. I'm gonna have to stop the share right there. I'm like, listen, baby, you better. Hold on, let me turn it around over here. Okay. Sis ain't been in the mentorship not even a week. Do you understand me? Website already ready to go. AI. Welcome to Ones and Done Solutions. Okay. We're going to help you with your business planning, strategy, execution, financial projections, and analysis, international business opportunity. That's my sister right there. Okay. We create a culture that inspires us to work smarter. She got her website up to help folks get funded. Why? Financial coaching, literacy, budgeting, and planning. She got her whole website up, ready to go. You understand me? Why? Because I'm showing her the game. I'm giving her the game. Now she too legit to quit. She's not just getting money from them. She's getting money because she's solving a problem for other people as well. So I have one spot in the mentorship where I am going to show you how to go get the money for yourself and then turn around and how to do it for others. On top of that, I'm going to give you connections and access to builders, to discounted land opportunities. Okay. How to start your whole trade line funding company, whole 9 yards. Okay. How to make you $10,000 a month just on the trade lines. Show you how to do it, how that's done. Whole 9 yards. I have one spot, $9.97. It's going to be the last time I say that you can get into this mentorship for some $9.97. Sis paid $9.97 and came out with a $25,000 return on her investment. So who losing? Ask yourself that. Who taking the loss? If I was doing it for money, at least if I'm gonna show you how to get over $25,000, and I know for sure, well, I can send you to get $25,000, I should be charging you $25,000. I should be charging you $25,000, but I'm literally saying $997, and you get access to 200. Listen. We ready to go every Monday. We just started. We had the initial call just to what to expect the week before last, but we just started Monday. Really got started. And I said 3 days ago, sis ran a play and boom, bada bing, bada boom. Then they went back and ran another play because you got to run these plays, okay? You can't come to class or you can't come to the meetup and they ain't ran the play. Everybody motivated out for each other. You got to run the play. I don't care if you skirt. I don't care. You got to run the play, okay? You know, if, ands, and buts about it. Got to run the play. So mentorship starts, it started Monday. It's every Monday, okay? I have that for $9.97 one spot. I also have the done for you funding. Let me go get the bag for you. Straight up, let me go get the bag. I know where to go get the bag at. Let me do it for you. If you ain't got time, then let me go do it for you. Oh, yeah, you'd be able to catch up. You ain't got nothing to catch up to. Ain't got nothing to catch up to. You get that recording, Okay. And you go run this one play right here. It's a couple plays I put in there, 2 or 3 plays. So you can pick your play, whichever one. And then be ready to meet on Monday because we got some more plays to go. This is action workshop. No man get left behind at all. Okay. No, that's why I'm saying one person. Okay. I may even open it up for 2. While you still can't get in, y'all know when I shut it down because you can't catch up at that point. Like you're too far behind. And then if I'm already way over here, gotta come back and get you. No. Right now is the prime time to get in. Okay. You still right there at the door and you ain't missed nothing. And then you got a network of people we all going together. Okay. That's why I do it. And I do it in small groups. Let us go together and we don't leave nobody behind at all. So I say one, but if you really serious and you want another spot, I may consider opening up another spot. But for right now, it's just one spot. Okay. I initially started off with 5. The response was overwhelming, so I opened it up for like 3 people and took 2 and got 1 spot left. Okay. I have the done for you. You want me to do it for you? I will go ahead and get your credit together. This is what it entails. I don't care what your credit score is, what it looks like. I will get it together. Okay. I will delete whatever needs to be deleted. I will add trade lines to boost it because that is very important. If they see that somebody else then loans you 35,000, 50,000, I put the right trade lines on your credit. Okay. 7 to 10 days after the bad boy report, we finna run up the big booyah bag. Okay. Literally. We're gonna run up the big booyah bag. Then we're gonna go ahead and get some SBA money, some CDFI money. Okay. We're gonna get you funded. And at the done for you services, right? Me doing it, it don't take no more than literally, it takes about 30 days for an investigation, for them to close out the investigation, for them to go ahead and do what they need to do to your credit, get that bad boy, get it cleaned up. While we're doing that, we already implemented adding the trade lines, and then we are ready to go because we have a certain amount of time to move within that space. But I do have an opportunity, 2 spots available for done for use, which I don't do a lot because it is taking my time away from other things that I'm doing. But I get it. Some people work, they can't get it. Maybe they don't perceive the information. Some people get the information, never do nothing with the information. So I offer the done for you, okay, to do it for you so you know it gets done. And then later on, if you want to come back, take mentorship so you can learn how to do this yourself, retire yourself, fire them, hire yourself, whatever the case may be, then I got you too, boo. I got you too. However, the done for you is just a little bit more than what the do it yourself is going to be. Okay. Done for you, I'm going to charge you $2,500. I'm not only going to go ahead and get you a bag from SBA and all these other places. That also includes me applying for $50,000 to $100,000 of free money, grant money for you on your behalf for 3 months. Okay. Updates, everything, what's going on. Hey, this is what it is. This is where we at. Okay. We work in partnership, even though I'm doing the heavy lifting. You still got to have passwords and stuff that I don't hold. I don't hold no personal information. I don't do that. Okay. I want people to trust me. And so I'm going to be real with you. You come to me asking me for some of my personal information. I'm like, what? You feel me? So I don't do that. I don't keep any of that. I'll go in, have you create the account. Once the account is done or whatever the case may be, then it's off to the races from there. Okay. So I have the done for you aspect. And I think that's all that I'll offer because I need to go. I did have some other offers, but I said I was going to be short, sweet, straight to the beat, and that I was going to keep y'all on. But the SBA 75K, the 250,000 play for 197.75 for 97,250 guaranteed for 197. You do it yourself. Okay, then you have the 1 spot, possibly 2 in the mentorship. where you go with me and a group of people, we all doing things together. We're going to buy property together, are either done for you. Okay. And once I do it for you, it's more so like I'm working one on one with you. Okay. Because I'm doing it for you, and it's not one to few or one to many. So I'm able to help you. Okay, well, what do I need to do with this, Dr. T? Okay, move this like this and move this like that. Okay, make sure you move. Okay, go invest in some land. Hey, you got the hookup. Here go my hookup right here. Go take that and invest in. Oh, here go a business that you can buy. It's already so you have that. Um, you have that advantage with me, and that's just me saying that. I'm not taking everybody with that because some people are weird. I'm not gonna lie. Some people are weird. So I'm only going to do it for two people, honestly, and let you into my space, let you into my world. Ooh, God he had to break teeth, girl, if you don't stop, because I'm very guarded, okay, very protective. But whatever he says to do, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Any of y'all want that speak now? Forever hold your peace. You see what's going on at the bottom of the screen? It says on live opportunities only. Okay. Okay. I think I want to join the mentorship because I like having the opportunity to do a business. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We cousins. So if you want the done for you, then we probably can work something out. But if you want the mentorship, then come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Any questions for me? I gotta go. Kids, and open up the door. That let me know. Look, you said an hour. That's it. So I have to shut this down. I have to go. Any questions for me? I love y'all. If ain't nobody told y'all that, okay. I'm not here to serve everybody. I know that, but I am here to serve one person. And I'm gonna keep on showing up for you. I don't care if you get tired of me. I don't get. I really don't care about that. Okay, I got tough skin for that. If God has called you to this, then you're gonna hear my voice till you surrender to Him. That's just the way He works. If you have been called to be the pioneer in your bloodline, to be the curse breaker, to be the one to build the ark, then okay, it is what it is. Let's go. Okay, and you have somebody that is willing to take you by your hand. Most people will make you buy their programs and all of that stuff and go figure it out yourself. If you're not paying them $20,000, ask me how I know. I know. I know. If you're not paying them $25,000 plus to be in their inner circles, you ain't getting no. You can get it done for you for $9.97. I mean, do it yourself. Excuse me. Do it yourself. Hey, there go the library. Go do it yourself. You get that for $9.97. I'm actually showing up because I want y'all to win. Okay? I want y'all to win. All right, I love y'all. Okay, I will send it to you for the mentorship. Reserve that one for me. Oh, okay. So the last spot is gone for the mentorship. But like I said, for one person that's really serious, you can hit me up. Let me know. Email information is on the screen. Okay. You can hit me up and then I'll see. If God says yes, then it will be a yes for one more person. But that's it. Just for one more person. You got to be serious and you got to be ready. Okay. I love y'all. Have a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, night, wherever it is that you are viewing me, whatever time you're viewing me. Have a wonderful day or night or afternoon or, morning. I love you. If ain't nobody told you that, I need you to survive. Please go in peace and not in pieces. If you ever feel like you can't make it, if you ever feel like you are hopeless, please reach out to me. I care about you. I love you. If I ain't got it, I will help you. Do you understand me? You're not alone. I need you to survive. Peace.